What's up everyone, this is Scratch, and I've got a video review here of Unmechanical, the extended version. It's launching exclusively today, January 30th on Xbox One, and it will be out on PS3 and PS4 on February the 10th. It retails for $9.99 or €9.99, and is basically a remake of, it's an extended updated version and a remake of Unmechanical, which released a couple of years ago for PC. The differences that you'll see here is that it has an extended version, which we'll get to in just a little bit. But first I'll tell you about the game just in case some of you haven't played it or seen it yet. It's basically a 2.5D side-scrolling puzzler, and you play as this little blue robot helicopter, or drone, I guess you could say. Drones are popular. But anyways, you play as him, and you basically have one move, and that's the ability to pick things up with your tractor beam. And that's going to be basically what you do. You pick stuff up, and you solve puzzles with it. It's very simple, but it's also very, very fun. The story, however, is really open to interpretation. Basically, you get sucked into the bottom of this, I think it's like a coal mining operation or something, because there seems to be a lot of coal puzzles, but it doesn't really ever say what you're here for, other than the fact that you should want to get out. But I think that invokes a little bit of a feeling of like discovery, which is pretty cool. And the puzzles they range from the impossible, with that, well, impossible to figure out, and then when you figure it out, you're like, oh my god, that was stupid. That should have been so easy. And then some of them are just blatantly obvious. Some of them are memorization. And some of them require just a little bit of skill. Or a lot of skill. But basically, you're just going to fly through here, and you have to try to escape and get out to the other side. The puzzles variations probably are going to have you take, probably will have you take about, I would say, a couple of hours to complete. And that's without using a guide, of course. With a guide, you could probably buzz through this in an hour. The extended version is about the same way. It adds in about an additional hour and a half, and it can be selected from the main menu. Just go down to the extended and select new game or continue or whatever from there. Basically, this game it does sort of take place after the first game, or it seems to. But like the first episode, you don't get much story, and it's really open to interpretation and has that sort of artistic feel to it. This time you are captured with an AI-controlled partner, which is kind of a cool twist, and later in some of the puzzles you'll get to play with them and solve puzzles simultaneously with them. So that adds a different dynamic. There's also another dynamic here where you get crushed about halfway through and it breaks your character. And it can be a little difficult, but it also adds some more gameplay. I think overall, the game is really, really fun. It is a little bit on the short side, but for the most part, you can figure out what you need to do, and you probably won't play too much after you play the first time, but it is awfully fun to speedrun. I've been through it about 4 or 5 times now, so if anybody tells you that you're only going to play it once, then maybe you will, but I'm trying to be perfect and see how fast I can do it. So I guess that's about all I have to say about it. You can check out the full review on xboxgamer.me. I'll have a link in the description. And this is definitely a game I would recommend getting. There's a whole ton of potential for more content to be released. You know, with the story being as vague as it is, there's so much more that could be told, or things that could be added to it. So there's definitely places to go. I would definitely support this game and pick it up, and it's only $10 for 5-6 hours of fun. So I hope you enjoyed the review. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below, and that's all I got. So thanks for watching.